kids, you learned how to greet people in the previous class, isn't it? Good morning, good morning. Do you remember that? Yeah, when you see your elders or you see your parents, you greet them first. We must have taught you that in the previous class. When you see them in the morning, you say good morning. When you see them in the afternoon, you wish them good afternoon. When you see them in the evenings, you say good evening, and at night you say good night. So this is how you greet people, and there are so many things, formal, informal greetings that I taught you, isn't it? Was it nice? Right. So you must have loved that video, isn't it? Yes. Now, have you ever told or spoken to others about your home, children? You live in a house, right? All of us have a very, it's a place of shelter. All of us live in a beautiful home, a house you can say. Have you ever told or spoken to others about your home? Of course, you would have done it because all of you love your homes. But how have you told others about your home? In which language you would have used to talk about your home? Yes, you must have used Tamil because that's your mother tongue, right? You must have told the others, your friends, hey, enga veedu evlo nalla irukku theriyumada, eppadi irukku theriyumada, enakku idu irukku, enakku adu irukku. You must have told that, isn't it? Yes. First, let me ask you a question. What is a home? What is a home? Any idea? Do you have any idea as to what is a home? Home means an enjoyable, happy place where you can live, laugh and learn. It's somewhere where you are loved. Yes or no? Home means what? It's a place of enjoyment. You will enjoy in a home. It's a happy place. We say, no, home, sweet home. Yeah, wherever you go, you come to school, you go out to your relative's house, or you go to different places, you visit, you go on trips, anywhere you go. But you finally love or like that home only. Yes or no, children? Yeah. So it is a place where you enjoy. It's a happy place. You live, you laugh and you learn. Right? Yes, children. A home is a place where a person lives. You have to live in that house, and a family living together in one building. Right? How many members are there in your family? Dad, your mom, your mummy, your daddy, and then your grandfather, your grandmother, your sisters, your brothers. All of them make a family, and all of you live together, even uncles, aunts, all join together. So, a group of people like this living together in one building or a house is also called a home, right? Am I right? So you must be knowing, you must be thinking now, yes, see how many people are there in our house, isn't it? Yes. Now, do you want to talk about your home in English? Do you really want to talk about your home in English? All these days you must have called your friends and spoken and told them about your house in Tamil. But now we are going to talk about your home in English. In this video, we are going to learn how to talk about your home in English. Ready? Are you ready? We are going to see two questions like this, children. Where do you live? Where do you live? Yeah, a question is like this. Where do you live? What's your home like? How is your home? What does it look like? What's your home like? Okay. So, when somebody is asking you, Rita, I'm just asking this girl, okay. Rita, where do you live? I live in a... She'll be thinking what to say, right? What can you put there? What can be added there, you think? I live in a house, okay. How can you answer? I live in an apartment. I live in a flat. You know what a house is, an apartment and a flat. Apartment and a flat are the same, isn't it? Okay. You are reminded of the EVS classes last year, right? You must have learnt all this in your EVS classes. The neighborhood, houses, different kinds of houses. In that you must have learnt this terraced house, apartment, yes or no, flats, bungalows. Do you remember? Just recollect. Come on. Yes. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to welcome somebody to our house. Okay. Now I've got two people over here, Preeti and Anil. Now Preeti comes to Anil's house. And let's see how Preeti feels in Anil's house and how Anil welcomes Preeti to his house and what all they see in that beautiful house and how it is being described. What are the uses of all these rooms, okay, and how they see it, how they like it. All this we are going to see, and very, very important is that you are going to listen to the conversation carefully and learn how to describe your house. See if all this is there in your house. Okay. Now let's see how to welcome somebody. Anil is welcoming whom? Preeti to his house. Welcome to my house. Now Preeti looks around and she finds a beautiful garden. See what she says. Anil, you have a nice garden. Flowers and trees are so beautiful. You must be knowing what a garden is, isn't it? You learnt gardening, right? In your activity classes, videos, your teachers must have taught you how to keep a garden, maintain a garden. So let's see what a garden is. Garden is a piece of land belonging to your house, right? Where flowers and other plants are grown and often containing an area of grass. This garden mostly contains what? Grass. And that grass is so nice that you can sit, you can lie down, you can relax, isn't it? So Anil has a beautiful garden. So Preeti is actually so happy to see Anil's garden, and she says, Anil, you have a nice garden. Flowers and trees are so beautiful. How does Anil respond? See, thank you. My family planted them in last summer. How do you say? Thank you. My family planted them in last summer. She gives a compliment. She praises him. She says, your garden is so beautiful, isn't it? So, for that first, how should you respond? You first say, thank you. And then explain as to how that came. So, thank you. My family planted them in last summer. Got it, children? So, what's the conversation here about? It's about a garden. First, the outside scene has been described. Anil, you have a nice garden. Flowers and trees are so beautiful. Anil says, thank you. My family planted them in last summer. Let's go inside. Come on. Now they enter the house. Okay? First is the living room. You call it a living room or you can call it a hall. All of us have a hall, right? When visitors come, when guests come, where do we take them? We first take them to the hall or the living room. What is a living room? A living room is a room in a house or apartment that's used for entertaining friends. You can talk over there, you can read over there, or you can also watch TV. See what all activities, what are the activities that you can do in a living room? What is a living room used for? A living room is in a house or an apartment is used for entertaining whom? Entertaining friends. Entertaining means what? Bringing in, calling, welcoming, or talking to your friend. Okay? So entertaining friends, talking, and then for reading and also to watch TV. All of us have a TV in the hall, right? Yes. So now Anil has brought Preeti to the living room. Now Preeti looks at the living room. Oh, this is the living room. So Anil says, yes, my family usually watch TV and talk in here. See the conversation? Let's repeat it once again. Oh, this is the living room. Anil, yes, my family usually watch TV and talk in here. Got it? See now, Preeti is very curious to know where Anil's room is. See how she asks, what about your room? Where is it? How does she ask? What about your room? Where is it? Here, come in. Here, come in. See that conversation? What about your room? Where is it? Here, come in. She looks at the room and she says, wow, it looks so neat. How does she say? Wow, it looks so neat. That means Anil has kept his room so neatly. So you have to clean your rooms and keep it tidy. Only then when your friend comes in, she or he will say, wow, it looks so neat. So I guess you sleep and study here. What does she say? So I guess you sleep and study here. That's right. Why don't you take a look around? See the reply Anil gives? That's right. Why don't you take a look around? That means what? What do you mean by take a look around? Come on. You can let's go to the other rooms also and see. That's what he says. Why don't you take a look around? Preeti looks at the room, and she could find a shelf with a few books. So she wants to know. She's asking him a question. Are these only books you have? Do you have only these books? That is what is the question. You can ask this way. Are these only books you have? How does she ask? Are these only books you have? Anil answers. No, there is a study room on the opposite of this room. No, there is a study room on the opposite of this room. See how the reply is for her question. Okay, now what is a study room? You have a study room in your house, right? All of you have a study room. That study room is a very special room for kids. Kids like you know. A room, especially in a house, is used for doing quiet work. What kind of quiet work? Quiet work such as reading or writing. So you like that room, isn't it? See, even if you have to watch the video, you can go there, sit quietly and listen to the videos and lessons that we teach you. So a study room is very important in your house, right? So see how beautifully this question is asked and the answer given. Are these only books you have? No, there is a study room on the opposite of this room. Now they are going where? To the study room. Yes. Shall we go to the study room now? Come on. Preeti is again happy and curious to go and see his study room. See? Wow, can I see it? Sure, follow me. How? Wow, can I see it? Sure, follow me. So where does Anil take her to? He's taking her to the study room. Okay, now we are going to go there, sit for a while and read the books. Reading is a very good habit, isn't it? Come on, let's start reading. After studying, Preeti feels really hungry. So she's in Anil's house, isn't it? Now she's asking Anil, I'm hungry. Anil, do you have something to eat? I'm hungry. Anil, do you have something to eat? All right. My mom made some chapatis. Let's go to the kitchen. How does he answer? All right. My mom made some chapatis. Let's go to the kitchen. So, what is this kitchen area now? All of you feel hungry, right? As soon as you think of the kitchen and chapatis and the dish that your mummy has made, you know, it's a room or an area where food is prepared and cooked. Mummy cooks yummy food, isn't it? Where does she cook? Which place does she cook in? She prepares in the kitchen. So Preeti is feeling hungry. She's asking Anil to take her to the kitchen. And Anil is saying that his mother had made some chapatis. So they are going to the kitchen to what? To have their meal. Wow. Hey, hooray! As soon as she sees the kitchen, Preeti is so happy. She says, hey, hooray! I've come to the kitchen and I'm going to fill my stomach, isn't it? So they eat over there They have their chapatis and they're so happy. That's the place you really enjoy yummy food. So Preeti is feeling happy. Anil is feeling so happy that he has offered her or given her something to eat when she was hungry. Isn't it? How will you treat your guest? Yeah, when they come home, you should offer them something. You should learn to give them something to eat. And that's hospitality. That's how you show your love. Right, children? Do you do that? Have you all seen your parents doing that to the guest when they come? Yes. And Preeti is also feeling so happy. And now all of them eat. And after eating, let's see what happens. Yes, see what happened. Oh, Anil, where's the bathroom? She's asking, where's the bathroom? What is this bathroom? Bathroom is a room containing a bath. You have your bath there or you have your shower there. There's a wash basin and there's a toilet there, isn't it? So that's the place where you clean yourself. You clean your body, you clean yourself. All the dirt comes out. So that's the actual place where you used to clean yourselves. So now Preeti wants to go to the bathroom. Now you don't call it a bathroom actually. Nowadays we say it a restroom. We call it a restroom, isn't it? So we don't call it a bathroom. We call it a restroom. Okay, let's see how Anil replies. It's right next to my room. Preeti says, okay. Oh, Anil, where's the bathroom? It's right next to my room. Okay, she says, and she goes. I hope you have understood and learned the different rooms you have in your homes. You have all these rooms in your homes, isn't it? Yes. Shall we recall? Come on. First one. Where do you live if I ask you a question? I live in a house. Or you can say I live in an apartment or flat. Apartment and flat are the same, I said. Okay, now you're calling somebody home, right? Welcome to my house. Anil, you have a nice garden. Flowers and trees are so beautiful. Thank you. My family planted them in last summer. Let's go inside. Oh, this is the living room? Yes. My family usually watch TV and talk in here. What about your room? Where's it? Here, come in. Wow, it looks so neat. So I guess you sleep and study here? That's right. Why don't you take a look around? Are these only books you have? No, there is a study room on the opposite of this room. Wow, can I see it? Sure, follow me. I'm hungry. Anil, do you have something to eat? All right. My mom made some chapatis. Let's go to the kitchen. Yay! Hooray! Oh, Anil, where's the bathroom? It's right next to my room. Okay. So what you're going to do is, children, we have recalled what all we learnt so far. The whole conversation was read out again. Now what you're going to do is, you're going to role play this. You have to ask questions and describe your home to your friends or neighbors. So try to role play this conversation. Hope you understood and you liked it too. Thank you very, very much.